So back in 2014, we started this journey of turning around JBS. And of course, as with any turnaround, you first look at your current state and come up with a desired state and what needs to be done to get to the desired state. So the first thing that we did was to look at, of course, our portfolio to see whether the portfolio has enough legs to take us forward and achieve the turnaround. The second piece was, of course, the people part, which is extremely important, and see which are the people we want to take forward and which are the people they need development for us to carry them forward. The third was the structure piece, that is our structure conducive to turning around the company. And fourth and last piece was fixing the performance management system in such a manner that everyone is held accountable for what they need to deliver, and they exactly know how and what they need to do to make sure that they come into a performance range that the company was looking for. So it took us almost 2 to 3 years to achieve all the four things that I'm talking about. We looked at portfolio, made few changes in the portfolio. We ensured that people are assigned an effective and what we call SMART, which is specific, measurable, time-bound, achievable objectives, so that they deliver and they have a target to achieve. In terms of restructuring, we found out that there were a lot of layers in the company, and those layers had to be cut to bring speed in the organization. So there were 5 layers between the account manager and the CEO, which more or less meant that there are 5 layers between the CEO and the customer as well. So this needed to be cut, and we immediately cut 2 layers and brought it down to 3 layers. So with all these changes in people, process, structure, portfolio, and bringing in a very effective performance management system, it took us close to 2.5-3 years, which enabled us to achieve the turnaround and make the next move.
So JBS has devised a new strategic framework for the organization, which is mainly dependent on 3 key pillars: growth, excellence, and innovation. Growth is something which we refer as now as scale, and it is all about financial indicators and numbers, something in terms of the business volume that we do, the number of customers that we acquire, the number of employees that we hire. So everything which is related to the numbers and the growth in our business area. Certainly then comes the second pillar, which is extremely important, is basically the excellence. And here, in simple words, I can explain that excellence is mainly what we do is bit earlier. Any solution, any service, any project that we do, be it internal or external, is something our commitment is to do it a bit earlier in order to meet customer expectations, again inside organization, within the organization, or with an external customers. So that helps basically to have a better customer experience, and also it also helps to maintain our profitability or increase our profitability as well. The third is basically is innovation. So innovation is something that it's a buzzword these days. We all hear a lot of innovation happening around us. But JBS, in order to stay relevant in the IT industry, because a lot of transformation happening in different verticals around us. So for us, it is extremely important that we pick those solutions, we generate new ideas, we create new solutions, we bring new offerings to the table to customer to meet their business needs, be it textile industry, be it hospitality, health, education, or any other sector, be it even financial sector as well. So it is all about that how innovative we are in terms of bringing end-to-end solution to our customers to address their business requirements and help them to grow in their businesses, certainly impacting and bringing more scale to our value proposition and organization as well.
Strategies often fail due to a lack of communication within an organization. Having innovation as a key value part or as a key value within the JBS organization, we don't just look to innovate our products and services, but we also look to innovate our workplace and the way we go about our everyday lives. One of our new policies that we've adopted within the last 3 or 4 years is an open door policy. The open door policy allows for any employee to have any layer of management accessible, to have communication simple, faster and more efficient.
JBS invested in 2 charters of acquisition and of product development in order to take advantage of the growth of innovation and entrepreneurship in Pakistan and to contribute to the startup culture in the country.
At JBS, we believe in pushing our boundaries and working outside of our comfort zone. In recent times, we've come up with our own IP, Hisab Kitab, a technology company providing a suite of financial management solutions. We've also acquired and helped scale startups in relevant spaces like Blue Tech Consulting, a big data analytics firm, and ENA, an IoT and sustainable power-based solution. And with our aim to go global, we've also expanded onto new geographies like the USA with our JBS Inc., an offshore USA-based e-commerce company. We believe with our financial strength combined with our corporate governance and structure, we can really help scale startups and expand our portfolio in order to stay future relevant.
Keeping up with the goal of fostering innovation and entrepreneurship, JBS also launched Greatness, a graduate program in the IT sector to develop young and upcoming leaders.
So the strategic framework and the organizational structure that has proven to be, a good step in the right direction and has brought significant results to JBS. We have seen one of the key pillars, which was basically excellence of this strategic framework, has given tremendous results in terms of doing a bit early the projects that we have basically delivered. Our percentage from 22% moved towards 70%, that in simple words, whatever we have committed to our customers, be it internal or external, we've been able to deliver a bit early, but certainly impacted our profitability as well in a positive way. Then comes, the growth side. We have seen the growth in all areas, be it customers or employees or even the revenue side. We have grown to 850 plus employees in the organization, 300 new customers, which certainly shows a great commitment and a trust from our customers towards JBS and the delivery capability of our organization. And certainly it all boils down, to the numbers, the revenue, the dollar value. So that revenue has been $25 million in a fiscal, which is a huge number for organization which is completely local. We have all majority of our employees based in Pakistan, and it is all as we say, make in Pakistan, and we made it in Pakistan, and we have delivered those numbers and survive in those difficult times when organizations, many in Pakistan, were struggling to survive. But we have shown a significant growth in all areas, be it employees, revenue, or customers.
So how do we go from here? We have kind of come a long way from where we were in 2014. The company is growing, the company is expanding in terms of portfolio diversification, as well as in terms of how we are shaping the future of the company. We have a 2030 vision, and 2030 vision is about achieving close to $100 million in terms of top line. It is about having 8 to 10 companies as part of our group, and it is also about diversifying and opening up international businesses and creating a strong partnership around the world. In terms of our future and where we are today, we are already a group of now 5 companies. We have recently opened an offshore IT e-commerce company in US, and there will be more development on that front as we go along. As said, we have acquired 2 startups. We intend to acquire another 5 to 7 in the next 6 to 7 years and help them grow and scale. In terms of IP, our Hisab Kitab product continuously evolved, and now it is a suite of 4 products which we are going out and making an impact in the market. So future looks good, it looks bright, and one of the major change, because we think now we have the platform we have made in our strategy framework, is that it was from growth, excellence, innovation. We have kept the excellence and innovation piece as it is, but it is about time that we think a lot more transformational, lot more scale, lot more exponential growth. Hence the word growth has now been replaced with scale. So now the strategy framework is around scale, excellence and innovation, and this is what we'll take forward in the next 5 to 7 years.